Vision, mission, goals, and corporate values of Negros Oriental State University. Vision, a dynamic, competitive, and globally responsive state university. Mission, the university shall provide excellent instructions, relevant and responsive research and extension services, and quality-assured production through competent and highly motivated human capital. Goals: Negros Oriental State University strives to advance national development through effective partnership, opportunity-laden and educational access to poor but deserving students, research-based and competency-driven instructions, scholarship and innovation, unity and diversity of culture. Corporate values. The core values represents what we believe in giving character to our university operations. These are sapphire, spirituality, accountability, professionalism, patriotism, harmony, integrity, respect, and excellence. Quality policy. Negros Oriental State University commits itself to provide quality instruction, research, extension services, and production, as well as to comply with applicable regulatory requirements and the continual improvement of its management system, criminology education, vision, mission, and objectives. Vision. The College of Criminal Justice Education is actively and continually involved in turning out graduates who will lead the nation in addressing the vital problems of crime control and in meeting the demands for global competitiveness. Mission. The College of Criminal Justice Education Program commits itself in providing the community with professionally competent and morally upright graduates who can deliver efficient and effective service in the field of criminology. Objectives. And pursuant to the above stated mission, the Department of Criminology integrates and sequences courses of study which are well planned. These courses of study utilize didactic instruction, demonstration, discussion, laboratory practice, simulation, individual learning, and on-the-job training. The following are the specific objectives of the department. 1. It provides vast opportunities and instructions and guided experience whereby the students learn the basic knowledge and acquire the skills essential to the practice of criminology. 2. It provides the students with a broad cultural background and an understanding of the constitutional rights, guarantees, and due process requirements of law insofar as they affect the total administration of justice. 3. It fosters higher concept of citizenry, accountability, and leadership and an understanding of one's moral and legal responsibilities to his fellow men, his community, and his country. 4. It inspires and instills in the students the value of service to humanity. 5. It encourages research and inquiries in the field of criminology and criminal justice. Criminology as a special course. A criminologist is any person who is a graduate with a degree of criminology who has passed the examination for criminologist and is registered as such by the Board of Examiners of the Professional Regulation Commission. Pursuant to RA 6506, Section 23, define the term criminologist as one who has been engaged in the practice of criminology if he holds himself out in the public and in any of the capacities as a professor, instructor, or teacher in criminology in any university, college, or school duly recognized by the government. Pursuant to also to RA 6506, Section 24, all certified criminologists shall be exempted from any entrance or qualified government examination and shall be considered civil service eligible for the following position. A. Fingerprint technician. B. Firearm examiner. C. Question document examiner. D. Correctional officer. E. Probation officer. F. Crime laboratory technician. G. Law enforcement photographer. H. Lie detection examiner. I. Agent in any law enforcement agency. J. Security officer. K. Criminal investigator. Under the Civil Service Commission Resolution number 9A3022, criminologist eligibility would apply for appointment from the PNCO rank of PO1 up to the Police Commissioned Officer or PCO with the rank of Police Superintendent. Republic Act 6975 Section 33 provides that licensed criminologists may be appointed to the initial rank of police inspector if there are vacancies. 11 General Orders. 1. To take charge of this post and all companies' property in view and protect or preserve the name with utmost diligence. 2. To walk during tour of duty in a military manner, keeping always in the alert and observing everything that takes place within sight or hearing. 3. To report all violations of orders I am instructed to enforce. 4. To report all calls from post more distant from the guardhouse where I am stationed. 5. To quit my post only when properly relieved. 6. To receive, obey, and pass out to the relieving guards all order from company officers or officials, superiors post in charge or shift leaders. 7. To talk to no one except in the line of duty. 8. To sound or call the alarm in case of fire or disorder. 9. To call the superior officer in any case not covered by instruction. 10. To salute all company officials, superiors in the agency, ranking public officials, in commission officer of the AFP and officers of the PNP. 11. To be especially watchful at night and during the time of challenging, to challenge all persons on or near my post and to allow no one to pass or loiter without proper authority and to eat my meal before rendering my duty. The Law Enforcement Code of Ethics. Being trusted with the duties of law enforcement, my fundamental duty is to serve mankind, to safeguard lives and property, to protect the innocent against deception, the peaceful against violence and disorder, and to respect the constitutional rights of all men to liberty, equality, and justice. I will keep my private life unsullied as an example to all, maintain courageous calm in the face of danger, scorn, or ridicule, develop self-restraint, and be constantly mindful in the welfare of others, honest in thought or deed, in both my personal and official life. I will be exemplary in obeying the laws of the Republic of the Philippines. Whatever I see or hear of confidential in nature will be kept every secret unless revelation is necessary in the performance of my duty. I will never act officiously or permit personal feelings, prejudices, animosities, or friendship to influence my decision. With no compromise for crime and with the relentless prosecution of criminals, I will enforce the law courteously and appropriately without fear or favor, malice, or ill will, never accepting gratuities in return. I recognize the badge of my office as a symbol of public faith and accept it as a public trust. I shall wear it with fidelity and integrity, for it is mine to possess only while I fulfill this solemn obligation. Police Officer's Creed. I believe in God, the Supreme Being, the great provider and creator of all men, and everything dear to me. In return, I can do no less than love Him above all, seek His guidance in the performance of my sworn duty, and honor Him at all times. I believe that respect for authority is a duty. I respect and uphold the Constitution, the laws of the land, and applicable rules and regulations. I recognize the legitimacy and authority of leadership, and follow and obey legal orders of my superior officer. I believe in selfless love and service to people. Towards this end, I commit myself to the service of my fellow men over and above my personal convenience. I believe in the sanctity of marriage and the respect for women. I shall set the example of decency and morality, and shall have high regard for family life and chastity. I believe in the responsible dominion and stewardship over material things. I shall inhibit myself for a seditious display of my property. I shall protect the environment and conserve nature to maintain ecological balance. I shall respect private and public property and prevent others from destroying it. I believe in the wisdom of truthfulness and must be trustworthy, and shall speak the truth at all times as required by my profession. 10 Commandments of God. 1. I am the Lord your God. You shall have no other gods before me. 2. Thou shalt not use the name of the Lord in vain. 3. Remember to keep the holy Sabbath day, O Lord's day. 4. Honor your father and mother. 5. Thou shalt not kill. 6. Thou shalt not commit adultery. 7. Thou shalt not steal. 8. Thou shalt not bear false witness against your neighbor. 9. Thou shalt not covet your neighbor's wife. 10. Thou shalt not covet your neighbor's goods. The Lord's Prayer. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, that your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our sins, as we forgive those who sin against us. Do not bring us to the test, but deliver us from evil. Vision Mission of the Philippine National Police. Mission. The PNP shall enforce the law, prevent and control crimes, maintain peace and order, and ensure public safety and internal security with the active support of the community. Vision. Employing the aid of Almighty, by 2030, we shall be highly capable of effective and credible police service, working in partnership with the responsive community towards the attainment of a safer place to live, work, and do business. Vision Mission of the Bureau of Fire Protection. Mission. Prevent and suppress destructive fire and investigate its causes, provide emergency medical and rescue services, and enforce other fire-related laws with the active involvement of the community. Vision. A modern fire protection agency working towards a safe and progressive authority. Vision Mission of the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology. Mission. To provide humane safekeeping and developmental opportunity for personnel deprived of liberty and the promotion of public safety. Vision. By 2040, a world-class agency highly capable of providing humane safekeeping and developmental opportunity for persons deprived of liberty. Core values and core competency. Core competence. Makatao, respect for humanity, may integridad with integrity, makatag, resiliency. Core competence. Continuous skill enhancement of personnel, ability to establish linkages and partnership, responsive planning, timely efficient decision making, expedient implementation. Laws, RA Republic Act, PD Presidential Decrees, BP Batas Pambansa. PD number 1185, Fire Code of the Philippines. PD number 704, revising and consolidating all laws and decrees affecting fishing and fisheries. PD number 532, Anti-Piracy and Anti-Highway Robbery Law of 1974. PD number 533, Anti-Cattle Rustling Law of 1974. PD number 449, Cockfighting Law of 1974. PD number 968, Probation Law of 1976. PD number 1612, Anti-Fencing Law. PD number 1602, Prescribing stiffer penalties on illegal gambling. PD number 603, the Child and Youth Welfare Code. RA number 9514, Fire Code of the Philippines of 2008. RA number 7636, Anti-Subversion Law of Amendments. RA number 6981, Witness Protection, Security and Benefit Act. RA number 832, Anti-Electricity and Electrical Transmission Lines or Material Pilferage Act of 1994. RA number 3553, an act to provide the profession of deadly arrow. RA number 9165, Comprehensive Dangerous Drug Act of 2002. RA number 6425, the Dangerous Drug Act of 1972. RA number 7877, Anti-Sexual Harassment Act of 1995. RA number 8505, Rape Victim Assistance and Protection Act of 1998. RA number 1700, Anti-Subversion Law. RA number 67659, an act to impose the death penalty on certain heinous crime. RA number 9344, Juvenile Justice and Welfare Act of 2006. RA number 4136, Land Transportation and Traffic Code. RA number 7080, an act defining and penalizing the crime of plunder. RA number 7610, Special Protection of Children Against Sexual Abuse, Exploitation, and Discrimination Act. RA number 9299, an act converting Central Visayas Polytechnic College into a state university to be known as Negros Oriental State University or NORSU. RA number 9160, Anti-Money Laundering Act of 2001. RA number 6968, an act punishing the crime of kudita. RA number 7438, an act defining certain rights of person arrested, detained, or under custodial investigation. RA number 3019, Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act. RA number 6235, an Anti-Hijacking Law Act Prohibiting Act, inimical to civil aviation. RA number 8049, Anti-Hazing Law. RA number 8177, an act designating death by lethal injection as the method of carrying out capital punishment. RA number 8353, and the Anti-Rape Law of 1997. RA number 6506, an act creating the Board of Examiners for Criminology. RA number 11131, an act regulating the practice of criminology profession in the Philippines and appropriating funds, therefore repealing the purpose Republic Act number 6506, otherwise known as an act creating the Board of Examiners for Criminologists in the Philippines.